What's up, guys? Take a look at some more NBA player props today over on PrizePicks. And we have cashed 8 out of the last 10 plays that I've posted in these YouTube videos. Could have cashed yesterday, could have cashed both the ones yesterday, but Nikola Vukovic, he got caught on the hook. There was a stat correction, and he also had 0 rebounds in the 10 minutes that he played in the second quarter, leaving us 1 short of his rebounds. So that sucked, but besides that, an 8-2 run in these YouTube videos and a 24-9 run in my Patreon. That makes it, I believe, 5 straight days with a positive record. And I like these 2 plays that I'll be showing you guys today, so let's go ahead and just hop straight into this video. This video is for PrizePicks, but also sports books and other player prop sites out there, so this video is for everybody. But if you are not on PrizePicks, link is down in my description below. Using code DOMG gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100, and right now there's a Patrick Mahomes free square on the PrizePicks board, so now's the best time to join if you do want to. Link is down in my description below for that. The Patreon link is down in my description below if you want to see everything that I'm playing tonight over on the Patreon. Here's a full breakdown of that, where I have 500 members. If you are interested in seeing every single one of my plays, check out the Patreon. The link is down in the description below. There are 3 different tiers. There's NFL, NBA, and all sports. With access to the Patreon, you guys get every single play that I play, on top of these plays being ranked by confidence level and write-ups to go with every single prop that I post. Once again, the link is down in the description below, so check it out. There's been about 30 of you guys joining every single day, so the support over there has been crazy. The support in these YouTube videos have been crazy. We just gained 1,000 subscribers in the last week or something, so the channel's been blowing up. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you subscribe, have post notifications on so you do not miss future videos, and I will be taking a look at this tool in today's video. This is the DGF Fantasy Optimizer. They have this for PrizePicks, Underdog, FanDuel, and DraftKings. This is for everybody, and this is the #1 tool if you're trying to research props. Complete game changer. I'm telling you guys, check it out. The link is down in my description below. I will be using this tool in today's video, and if you use my link, it helps me out a ton, and I believe you also get $5 off. Anyways, now let's hop in, because I actually have a play for the early game today, which is at 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'm gonna start off with a point prop here, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gary Harris over 8.5 points. A little bit kind of random in a way, going with a guy like Gary Harris, not exactly your typical LaMelo Balls or Paolo Bancheros or any of those kind of guys. I'm going with a guy in Gary Harris today, so hopefully he does not let me down. Not really a role player, he's a starter, but like he's kind of a role player on most teams. But I have my reasonings for really liking Gary Harris today, so let me explain why here. So let's take a look at this game here. By the way, make sure you tilt your risk, look at these a little bit more on your own, and always do your own research. But this game has a 1-point spread and a 235 over under, which is both very, very, very good looks to me. So I love the 1-point spread and the 235 over under. It's a high over under. There should be a lot of points scored in this game. Should hopefully stay close. He should be getting a lot of minutes because Suggs is out in this game. Suggs is out in this game, which is huge. Jalen Suggs is going to be out. Also, I believe Wendell Carter is actually a game time decision as well, and I don't see it being a bad thing if he's out for Gary Harris. So could be a pretty good spot if Carter is out in this one too, but he is a game time decision. I don't really care if he's in or out in this game. I think it's still a great spot for Gary Harris, but he's going to be on the road going to Charlotte in this game here. But actually this season, when he is without Jalen Suggs, he's been over in 5 out of 7. So he's been over in 5 out of 7 this year. His only 2 misses were by a basket against the Pistons. He did have 0 against the Hawks, which was in only 17 minutes. Last time though, without Jalen Suggs, he had 27 minutes and 18 points, shooting 5 for 10. So really, really good time last time without Suggs, which is against an easier team in OKC, but I'm kind of expecting those same 27 minutes in this game without Jalen Suggs. Taking a look how Charlotte matches up against a shooting guard, they're really just kind of right in the middle of the pack, allowing 22.82 points per game to the shooting guard, kind of right in the middle of the pack of the NBA. If you take a look at the last 7 games though, and where Charlotte is at, they're like literally right in that same spot, I believe. Where's Charlotte at? Yeah, they're right in that same spot, allowing 23.65, so not a great matchup, but not a terrible matchup either. It's like literally right in the middle of the pack, so not anything too crazy there. We'll take a look at his odds, though. He's actually a -115 and a -130 on FanDuel and DK to go over his 8.5 points, and DGF gives him the 52.27% odds to hit expected value. So he's a little bit lower on FanDuel. So if you're on FanDuel, it's pretty decent value in my opinion at -115. Otherwise, he's at like -130 pretty much everywhere else. -125 on some different sites, but like Caesars, MGM, and DK, all of them -130 or better. So that's pretty much my explanation right there for Gary Harris. Pretty much a simple breakdown. Let's take a look though at his game log and why, again, that I like this, because he's still over this in 6 out of his last 10 with and without Suggs. So he's still doing pretty good even without or even with Suggs being there. So 6 out of his last 10. And again, he's over this in 5 out of 7 without Suggs this season, so I really do like the spot for him. His shot attempts go up just slightly. His minutes have been going up too. He's been playing a lot more minutes than he has like earlier in the season, by the way. If you take a look, he's had games with like 17, 18 minutes, 22 minutes. Otherwise, these last couple games, man, he's been playing like 25 plus minutes. So he's at 25, 26. He has had a couple games in there with like 20 minutes, which actually ended up being the game where he's gone under his points with like 7 right there. But I like the spot a lot here for Gary Harris. Should be a solid matchup. It's got a 1-point spread with a high over-under. It's a little bit of an early game play for me. So I really do like the spot here for Gary Harris. I think he goes over his points versus the Charlotte Hornets. Let's dive in, though, to player prop number 2. And this is going to be the NBA first half category here. So NBA first half, this is a PrizePicks exclusive. I do also like his full game points and also his full game PRA. So if you are not able to get like NBA first half, maybe PrizePicks isn't available in your state, I do also like his full game points, and I'll explain that in a little bit here. So let's dive in, though, and take a look at this first half prop. I'm going to go down in the points category here, and I'm going with my guy, Domantas Sabonis, over 10.5 points here. So Sabonis here, he's my guy. I like him a lot, man. I'm a Bucks fan, but he's my guy. 10.5 first half points. I like his over today because there's no De'Aaron Fox. There's no De'Aaron Fox in this game, which is absolutely huge for Domantas in this game. There's also a 1-point spread, so this game should stay close. Doesn't really matter, though. It's a first half prop, and a 228.5 over under. Also, potentially no Jonas Valanciunas in this game. That could be really, really huge. So without De'Aaron Fox, he's going to be the primary scorer. Even when Fox is playing, sometimes he ends up being the primary scorer. And take Fox out of the equation, I don't know who else is really going to be doing the scoring. Maybe a little bit of Kevin in this game. Barnes maybe, but yeah, it's got to be Domantas, man, in this game. I've also, if you take a look, though, at how they are actually even with Valanciunas, the Pelicans, they're still allowing 23.16 points per game to the center. That ranks 9th in the league. If you take a look at the last 7 games and how they match up against the center, they get even easier, allowing 25.38 points per game to the center in the last 7 games. So I really like the spot here for Sabonis. If you take a look at his full game points here, he's at 21.5 on PrizePicks. He was 20.5 earlier, I believe, and at minus 115 on FanDuel. So over 21.5, but we're taking him at 10.5 first half points. So I like the spot a lot right there. For his first half points. And if you take a look at, by the way, his full game points compared to his first half, the first half is hitting a lot more. I believe he's only been over this in 2 of his last 10 to go over 20.5 full game, but he's over his first half points in 4 out of his last 10. I believe he's only been over his full game points without De'Aaron Fox in 1 out of 4 games this season, and he's over his first half props without De'Aaron Fox in 3 out of 4 first half props. Maybe that was a little bit confusing, but he's just got a better hit rate. He's just got a better hit rate when he has those first half rather than his full game points. So if that makes sense, but he's at 11, 12, 13, and 8 without him this season. De'Aaron Fox, that is. And that's been shooting 33%, 30%. He had 12 points against Cleveland, a tougher team right there, especially to those big men. The Heat are too. And he shot 30% and still went over his points in that one. He shot 33% and was not able to get it done against the Pacers right there, unfortunately. But I do think he can go over his points this time around without De'Aaron Fox. So I like Domantas in this game for a couple of different reasons. Potentially no Valanciunas. Even if he is playing, though, it's still a pretty solid matchup. I'm not really worried about Val as a defender at all, really, and he's just got a pretty good hit rate when it comes to his first half props in general, so his first half points. And also, he's my guy. He's made me a lot of money, so I love Domantas, man. So those are my 2 props for today's video. I like Gary Harris over 8.5 points. I like Domantas Sabonis over 10.5 first half points. Hopefully, we end up going on a 10-2 run. That would be absolutely beautiful. It kind of sucks it's not a 9-1 run after yesterday, and Vukovic, he's banned, by the way. 3 out of my last 4 losses have been on the hook. I'm not sure if I said that earlier, but 3 out of my last 4 losses have been by 1, and the 4th loss was by 2 points, 1 basket. So yeah, I've been getting beat up on those brutal beats lately. I'm currently on, though, a 24-9 run over my Patreon, so if you want to join, the link is down in my description below. Also, the PrizePicks link is down in my description below, and this beautiful, beautiful tool here from DGF is down in my description below. Using that link helps me out. I'm seriously, if you want to research player props, man, this is like the best tool to have. A lot of those guys that research player props on PrizePicks you've seen on like Twitter and stuff, they got that tool. 90% of them do, I promise. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully Sabonis cashes out, and hopefully Gary Harris as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Taylor Risk, and hopefully I see you guys back here tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Thank you guys for watching.